So in this video, we're going to be taking a look at all of these vehicles that you see right now. We're going to be going over them in detail, pulling them apart, checking out any little functions, anything like that. Make sure you stick around to the end of the video because I'm going to be going over kind of like a schedule update and asking for your guys' opinions on kind of like what the post pattern should be like and everything like that. But enough of that, and let's just get right into these super dope military vehicles. So we're starting off with my custom LAV-25. I made it using the Hydra Tank from Marvel, and it's the Red Skull Hydra Tank, I believe. And I took it apart. I used the axles, so that way it's got a little bit of independent swing on each axle. You can pick it up, and they kind of all articulate. They're on like a little Technic axle in there. You can see I kind of run this guy over here. It's pretty sweet. You can kind of run over boulders. It goes over pretty much anything that's uneven. The build itself is actually pretty solid. You can pick it up. It doesn't really fall apart from anywhere. The angles are kind of what makes it more so noticeable that it is what it is. I'll put a picture in if I haven't already. But yeah, and it's got some the spare tires, a little engine build in the rear, just some small greebling to add detail. And the turret rotates 360 degrees. You can fit one figure in there. There's no room inside of it. It's more so just for looks. On to the next one. Next up, we have my favorite vehicle of the bunch. It is the M1A2 Abrams from Battle Brick Customs. This is pretty sweet. Honestly, this set is super solid. I have zero complaints, really. Pretty sweet. It's got a little compartment up here, push down there. I've got like a UAV. That didn't come with it, but the compartment obviously did. I made a little ice chest, some chains, got a 50 on the roof. These open up. You drop some figs in there and have them go to town. Oops, the helmet maybe. So yeah, this is a super solid set. It is definitely a little expensive, but it's also not nearly as expensive as Brickmania. But I'm definitely going to be getting a Brickmania M1A2 Abrams at some point. Just gotta wait for him to be in stock or whatever. So. But yeah, I mean, this tank is actually really cool. It can crawl up pretty big things. So this is a base plate, a brick, and a plate. And it can actually But yeah, sorry, got a little carried away there. That wraps up the M1A2 Abrams pretty much. I mean, it's got the smoke grenades. I don't know if I said that. Some extra ammo cans. I just love this tank. This is super cool. But let's get on to the next one. Next up, we have my custom MRAP. It's pretty rough. This was actually my first custom vehicle that I made. It's got the 50 up on the roof. Yeah, like I said, it's pretty rough. It's very blocky, but it does look pretty cool. It has a opening door here, which I definitely wanted to have at least one opening door. So it's got an opening door, and then the roof pops off, and you can see the interior. Not much, but there is a little bit of an interior. And then in the back, it's got a gooseneck hitch and just like an extra drive shaft, you know, whatever. I don't know why you'd need an extra drive shaft, but better to have one and not need it. The tailgate goes down, and it's got some extra gas, little spot there. And you can see it's pretty scaled. It's like scaled pretty accurately, roughly, not super, but yeah, that is that. And actually the next thing that I'm going to be showing goes with it, and it is my custom gooseneck trailer. And then it's got this little arm here that you can fold down and extend, and it kind of holds the trailer level while it's not hooked up. It's got the airbags under there, and on top of it is my custom little bird, and it's all chained down. It's actually like really well chained down. You can pick the whole trailer up with it. and little bikes under there for the little special operations. Got the folding gate. And let's move this over a little bit. Need more room already. Move the truck. And then move this too. So much stuff. The military base. We'll do an update soon. A little bit's been changed. But right now, so you just push down, and then you got your gooseneck. Oops, got your gooseneck all hooked up, and it's like a real gooseneck. You know, it fully articulates. These I definitely need to put one more pin in so they stop spinning. But it's got some extra chains and rope in there. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty sweet. I really like the way this looks. I don't know, it's not really realistic for the MRAP to be like that with a giant gooseneck, but I kind of think of it as like a special operations rig, you know? They got it all outfitted special for them. They got their big old 50 on the roof, and obviously a gooseneck and a little bird. The little bird is custom too, so let's kind of go over that while it's on the trailer. So yeah, this is my custom little bird. It's got 6 blades, which is fairly realistic. It's got a missile and a minigun, on the other side. It does fit a guy in there laying down. This folds up. Yeah, it's got, that's really it. It's pretty simple, but it looks, I really like it. And I think it looks sweet with that. So let's move on to the planes. So this was built off of the Brickmania digital instructions. It is a P-51 Mustang. I got this on Mercari for a super good deal, and I absolutely love it. With the new Indiana Jones plane coming out, this is way, like looking at it, it's way more refined. It is a super good looking model. It swooshes really well. And it did come with a little minifig in there, so it's pretty sweet. If you've seen the movie Red Tails, I'm pretty sure that's what this one's from, I believe. And there is a African-American pilot. So I just broke his cockpit. I'll cut this part out. Yeah, it's got, that spins, it's got the machine guns, and the landing gear does fold up. So yeah, then it's fully swooshable now, and it looks super good. And moving on, we have its counterpart, the ME-262. I believe it's like Messerschmitt or something like that. This is the first actual jet fighter plane. This is also built off of Bricklink. I got this and that in a super good deal on Mercari for the 2 of them. This plane is, it's really cool. It's actually really solid. The wings are pretty big. I mean, we'll lay a minifig up there. It's a pretty big plane, and it looks really menacing. If I was in one of these, and one of these came whipping past me, holy cow, I'd probably pee a little bit. It's pretty intimidating. Other than that, there's not a ton that I'm, oh, this moves? I didn't know that. That's cool. I didn't even know that. Flip it around so you can see it better. So those move. See if there's anything else that moves. I think that's about it. Yeah, the cockpit, obviously. Got a little guy in there. But yeah, I mean, just as far as looks go, it does have landing gears. Flip it over, crash landing. I really like the way they fold up. The only weird thing that I don't quite understand is it is a little bit back heavy. And I was watching a video, and he said that there's some kind of like weird technology that keeps it from fallen over, and I don't know if by building it on the online instructions he didn't get that piece or what, because I cannot get it to stay. I don't know. If you know anything about it, let me know in the comments. And I do have more down here, but that's from this set, which I'm not showing completely because I want to do a video on it separately when I get more figs in the mail that are coming. But there's going to be a pretty sweet Indiana Jones video coming soon. And as far as the military base, I'm going to do an update, a full update video. There's going to be a lot more. I still have to fill this plate by then. But there is a little bit of ruins. But I think, so as far as my video schedule goes, I think I want to do Friday, Saturday, Monday, and Wednesday. So I'm going to kind of write up a schedule, but I expect actual YouTube videos from me those days. I'll put it down in the comments too. But yeah, I really appreciate you guys watching. If you haven't yet subscribed, please subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. I want to try to get to 500 subscribers by, like, I don't know, in 3 weeks, a month. Is that possible? I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, I really appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out all the vehicles, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one. Peace.